Good morning, friends. I'm back for our story. And the story I picked today is about a turtle. His name is Franklin, and he has some friends, and they like to do things outside. And one of the things that Franklin is learning to do is ride his bike without training wheels. And I've heard from some of you that you have started to ride your bike without training wheels. So I thought, oh, this is a great story to read. So here we go. And it's called Franklin Rides a Bike by Paulette Bourgeois and Brenda Clark. Franklin could swim underwater and hit a home run. He knew how to climb the monkey bars and pumped himself high on the swings. But Franklin had a problem. He couldn't ride his bicycle without training wheels. See how he's got the 3 wheels there? Or 4 wheels, sorry. In the spring, all of Franklin's friends had training wheels on their bikes. Beaver was the brave one. She took her extra wheels off first. She practiced and practiced. Then she went to the park to show off. "Look at me," she shouted. "I can ride my bike by myself." Franklin watched Beaver ride around in circles. It wasn't long before Beaver could signal with one paw and hold on to the handlebar with the other. Soon everyone but Franklin could ride without training wheels. "We're going on a picnic," said Bear. "Come on." Franklin was worried that his friends would make fun of his training wheels. "I'm not hungry," Franklin fibbed. He said a little lie. He went home to eat lunch alone. I think they're all going to the park. And there's Franklin. He's a little sad. Afterwards, Franklin asked his mother to help take the training wheels off his bike. He wanted to ride all by himself. He sat on his bike and his mother gave him a push. Franklin wibbled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. Then he fell onto the flower bed. "I can't do it," he said. "I'm never riding this bike again." Oh, poor Franklin. He's so sad. What do you think he needs to do? Maybe he needs to practice more, maybe. For the rest of the week, Franklin felt left out. He watched as his friends rode off without him. They were becoming great explorers on their bikes. Looks like they're going into their town and going to new places together. On Saturday, Franklin's friends zoomed by his house. "That looks like fun," said Franklin's mother. "I can't ride without my training wheels," groaned Franklin. "Did you give it your best effort?" asked his mother. "Well," said Franklin, "maybe I could try one more time." He only tried one time, right? Maybe he needs to practice. Franklin sat on his bike. "It's tippy," he cried. His mother held onto the seat. "Try it. I won't let go until you tell me to." Franklin pedaled while his mother guided the bicycle from behind. He felt unsteady and very unsure. "I'm going to fall," he said, and he stopped pedaling. What do you think? Think he's going to be able to do it? Let's see. "Riding a bicycle is difficult," said his mother, "but you can't give up just because it's frustrating." "It's too hard for me," said Franklin. "It was easy for my friends." "Do you think everything comes easy for them?" she asked. Franklin had to think about that. Think about it. Does everything come easy to your friends? Franklin went to the park. He saw Beaver struggling to swing on the monkey bars. Each time she got to the third rung, she fell into the sand below. "No, Beaver," said Bear, "do it like this. It's easy." "Easy for you," said Beaver. She tried one more time and fell again. "Maybe tomorrow," grumbled Beaver. So are the monkey bars easy for Beaver? I don't think so. Franklin remembered when Badger learned to swim. She was afraid to put her head underwater. "It's easy," said Franklin. "Just do it." Badger had spluttered and cried. It took her a long time to feel good in the water. Now she could swim from one end of the pond to the other. Oh, so swimming wasn't very easy for Badger either. But it was easy for Franklin, wasn't it? Just like those monkey bars were easy for Franklin. Franklin thought about the first time Fox played baseball. He couldn't hit the ball at all, but he tried and tried until one day Fox got a home run. Just then, Porcupine came by. She moved very slowly. She pointed to the pads on her knees, wrists, and elbows. "They make me feel funny," she said, "but they keep me safe." "That's it!" cried Franklin, and she hurried home. What's Porcupine trying to do? I think he's trying to rollerblade or roller skate. And she's got some safety gear. If you're doing some of that, you should have some safety gear too. Knee pads, elbow pads. Franklin put on padding. He lined the walk with old pillows. "I'm ready to try again," Franklin told his mother. "Now I won't worry if I fall." Franklin sat on his bike, and his mother held on to the seat. Franklin wibbled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. He fell many times, but he never gave up. You see, he's got pillows in case he falls, and he's got his padding on. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be able to do it? Let's see. Then it happened. Franklin told his mother to let go. He didn't veer into the bushes, and he didn't crash. "Way to go!" cheered his mom. Franklin was thrilled. Finally, he was riding his bike all by himself. "I can do it," he shouted. Franklin rode to the park to show his friends. Look at that. He kept practicing. And he came up with strategies to help him. "Look at me," he called. Franklin tried to signal with one hand like Beaver, but he toppled over. "I think I'll work on that part," he laughed. "Not everything is as easy as it looks." So Franklin had a hard time doing some things, and he became frustrated. But he kept trying, and he kept trying, and it worked. He was able to ride his bike by himself. So sometimes when you're home and you're having a hard time doing something that you just can't figure out, don't give up. Keep trying and trying, and you'll get it. Bye, friends.